this to our friends. It's honestly a sin to treat another this way. Pretend to be content. Don't know where I've been. Don't know where I've been so long. Just can't keep it in. Temples to be calmed down. Burning up cigarettes and flooding with dry gin. Don't know where I've been. Don't know where I've been so long. Don't know where I've been. Don't know where I've been so long.
Now, the Pinkertons, the darned old Pinkertons, I have no use for them. We're on the other side. They put a detective there just a mile down the road to watch, to see when the boys would come back. So the word got out that the boys were coming back, that they were going to see their mother, stay a night or two with her and drift on because they had to be on the move so much. And so 10 of them got on a train, and the train was about 3 miles away, and they marched across the hills there to the old family house. They brought with them what we always call a black powder bomb, which some other people call Grecian fire. It was about the size of a football, out of brass it was, and it had a fuse which would burn. And then they took this and wrapped it with gunny sacking and soaked it with kerosene, or coal oil as we call it. And then they crept up these 10, and at that time there were no screens in the window. This must have been about 5 o'clock in the morning. And threw this bomb on the floor. And Mrs. James went into that room, and here was this thing still wobbling back and forth. And she took a fire poker and began edging it towards the fireplace. Whang! All of a sudden, it went off and blew off her right arm. So she rushed out. This woman had stamina. She had courage. She had fortitude. She rushed out the door there on the south side, and there, skulking in the brush there, were the brave detectives. What did they do? They ran as fast as they could with the old lady shaking her bloody arm at them. And then she came in the door. And as she came in, she stumbled over something. It was her son, Archibald. And he was groaning and moaning. And she picked him up with this arm as best she could. He died in half an hour. And then they sent word down to a man down the road there. And he came up, and this arm was hanging like that with a few bits of skin there. And he pulled out his knife and he whacked it off. Now the boys were not there at all. Of course, now that roused our neighborhood. We were all for them. And then the boys, that made them more desperate than ever. They were avenging the mutilation of their mother.